they are the Bears. And they'll be taking on your Wekiva High School Mustangs. Starting for the Bears, number 1, Flores, number 5, Lagmas, number 13, Rivera, number 22, Fillion, and number 25, Grandino. For the Mustangs, number 1, Rudolph, number 11, Lewis, number 12, Charles, number 15, Sumter, and number 24, Massey. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to those of you joining us online on the NFHS Network or on YouTube Live. My name is Mark Barchi, the voice of the Mustangs. I'll be taking you through this JV contest. We'll also be broadcasting the varsity game coming up at 7:30 between the Cypress Creek Bears and your Wekiva Mustangs. Rudolph and Fillion at center court for the tip. And we're underway. The Mustangs will take the opening possession. Arrow will favor the Bears next. Inside cut, and the shot is blocked by Fillion. Offensive rebound goes to Rocky Rudolph, but he's called for traveling. Bears ball. Strong showing on the first possession on defense by the Bears. They got their first offensive possession here. Flores goes for the three. He's got it. Flores puts the Bears on the board for 3. Mustang layup by Massey. Flores looked up the middle, didn't have anything. He swings to Lagmas. Nothing there, more rotation. Good screen set by the Mustangs. And the baseline jumper is too hot for Rivera, but an offensive rebound gives the Bears another chance. Fillion goes up, can't get it, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Bears. Mustangs ball at their own baseline. Mustangs will go for the tray, and they've got it. Charles on the pass from Sumter for 3. And the Mustangs will take their first lead of the game. Bears answer with a 3 of their own, courtesy of Rivera. Not a bad way to start the game in terms of shooting percentage. Mustangs get to the paint. But then the Bears put up a wall thanks to Fillion. It'll go off of his knee. Mustangs keep the ball at the opposing baseline. And a bad reception inbounds in the paint by Massey, and the Bears will take over on a steal. Flores going to try for another 3. It's a little short. He chases down his rebound by Lagmas. Palming, Mustangs ball. Checking into the game for Wekiva, number 0, Rashad Joseph. Sumter gets called for traveling. Bears ball. Returning to the game for the Mustangs, number 24, Torrey Massey. Rivera fouled on the attempt. He'll go to the line and shoot 2 for the Bears. The foul is called against Mustangs number 24, Torrey Massey. That's his first personal foul, the team's first as well. First free throw up and good. Bears now leading 7-5 with 4:54 remaining in the first quarter. Second bounces out. Offensive rebound goes to the Bears. 3 won't fall for Flores. Is 35-25?
No, 35? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's supposed to be 35. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, number 25 in your book is actually wearing 35. Right.
I have a 25.
Yeah. Lewis got a good look, but it wouldn't fall. Mustangs come up with the offensive rebound, though. Long distance ball won't fall. Another offensive board, and now we'll get a foul. Fillion is called on his first personal foul. Team's first as well. That was on the floor. Mustangs ball at the baseline. Massey gets in trouble, and coach will call a timeout. 30-second timeout called by the Mustangs. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Mustang Arena, and whatever coach told him during the timeout, I don't think that was it. Out of bounds, Bears ball. Picked off by Rocky Rudolph. He's got it. Rocky Rudolph steals a Mustang layup. And Flores gets harassed a little too much as Rocky Rudolph is called on his first personal foul. It's the team's second. Traveling, Mustangs ball. Block by Fillion, and the Bears take over. Three-point basket by Rivera. Mustang short jumper, courtesy of Tori Massey. That cuts the Bear lead to 1. 2:24 left in the first quarter. Tough shot there from Lagmas. Nearly went in. Rebound goes to Lewis for the Mustangs. We'll try to get something done in transition. Not there. We'll go back out for the 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound to Grandino. No shot traveling. Mustangs ball. Checking into the game for the Bears, number 15, Christopher Contreras. Bad bounce pass is picked off by Flores, but they give it right back to Charles. Will go the other way. Buck and a half left in the first quarter. Good pass on the inside, and it drains. That's Rocky Rudolph to Tori Massey for 2. Under a minute to play in the first. Mustangs take the lead with that basket. Lagmas takes a jumper from the top of the key. Not there. Sumter on the rebound. In transition, it's blocked by Rivera. Rebound goes to Lagmas and loses his dribble. The Mustangs there to try to take advantage of it, but they can't. And Grandino makes something out of nothing for the Bears. Lewis can't get the 3 to fall. We're going to get a foul on the rebound. Mustang foul is called against Tori Massey. That's his second personal foul, the team's third. Three-point basket for Lagmas, and that will be the last word of the first quarter. That gives them a 4-point lead in a close contest. Here in the JV match, 15-11 is your score at the end of 8 minutes. We'll be right back. Bears have the opening possession of the second period. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Mark Barchi here with you for this JV contest. And first point scored by Sumter opens up second quarter scoring for Wekiva. Christopher Contreras answers for the Bears. Traveling. There's ball. Foster in trouble there. If he didn't get called for the backcourt, he was going to get called for the travel as the Bears pushed him back over the half-court line. Traveling. Mustangs ball. Joseph can't get it to fall. Bears on the rebound. And a pick here by Rocky Rudolph. Rocky Rudolph and one. Foul is called against number 5, Lagmus. That's his first personal foul. The team's second. Rudolph shooting one. Three-point play won't fall for Rudolph. Rebound goes to Grandino. Rivera will stop and try to pop the three. It's not there for him, a little wide left. Foster on the rebound, and we're going to get another block. Rivera's got a couple of blocks tonight for the Bears. Torrey Massey back in for Wekiva. Noah Murray in for Cypress Creek. Three-point basket by Flores from Rivera. Rocky Rudolph on the Mustang jumper. Three effort is short for Lagmus. Rebound goes to Sumter. In transition, blocked by Lagmus. Follow-up shot won't go. Offensive rebound goes to Foster. He'll try to get one himself from the top of the key. Not there. Wrestles it away from Grandino. Bounce pass, and that one's in. Foster to Torrey Massey for two. Flores from Lagmus for three. Foul called against Grandino. That's his first personal foul, the team's third. Mustangs will resume play at the opposing baseline, trailing 19-23 with 4.5 to go in the first half. Deflected by Rivera into the arms of Lagmus, who gets the steal. He goes coast to coast. Lagmus steals the Bears layup. Sumter Grandino might have gotten a piece of that one, and we'll get a foul on the rebound. Foul called against number 10. Noah Mario, that's his first personal foul, the team's fourth. Rocky Rudolph shooting 2. Douglas, Charles, and Whitehorn in for the Mustangs. Whitehorn can't make the putback happen, but second chance basket scored by Charles. That cuts the lead back to 4. Under 4 minutes to play in the half. Team control foul is called against number 13, Rivera. That's his first personal foul, the team's 5th. That turns the ball over to the Mustangs. Rudolph goes to the paint, and Rocky Rudolph has the Mustang layup. Timeout Bears, full timeout called by Cypress Creek. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Mark Barchi here with you with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Coming back from the Bears timeout, Rudolph gets the rebound off of Lagmas. Wekiva has closed the lead to 2 points. In transition, there it is. Rocky Rudolph to Douglas to pick up 2 for the Mustangs and tie the game. New ball game with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Beautiful transition play there by the Mustangs on that last possession. That's just exactly what you practice for, those opportunities to beat the defense down and score before they can get set. Lagmas for 3 to retake the lead for the Bears. Mustang basket by number 11, Pete Lewis. Mustang foul called against number 4, Devin Douglas. That's his first, and the team's fourth. Sorry, I didn't see him hand the ball over. My fault. I thought the ref was still holding the ball. My fault. Sumter on the pass from Douglas. Pick up 2 for the Mustangs. Foul called against Lewis. That's his first, the team's fifth. Mario and Fillion into the game for the Bears. Pass is bobbled by Rivera and taken by number 4. That's Douglas. His shot is blocked, though, by Fillion. He's got a couple of blocks tonight, too. And the Mustangs are holding on to a 1-point lead with 44.8 seconds remaining in the first half. Good bounce pass into the baseline, but Rudolph's a little off the mark. Devin Douglas draws the foul on the putback attempt. He'll go to the line and shoot 2 for the Mustangs. The foul is called against number 3, Jose Gill. That's his first personal foul, the team's 6th. So now the Mustangs will enjoy bonus for the next 41 seconds. Devin Douglas here with an opportunity to add to the Mustang lead. One of 2. Rebound to Gill. Held ball, possession Mustangs. And so that'll count as a turnover as Gill gives the ball up to Wekiva there on the hold. And that probably would have been a backcourt violation, but it'll be a steal for Lagmus instead. Picked back off by Charles. He'll try to do something in transition, and he does. Maybe Charles picks up 2 for Wekiva. Good look for Gill, but it won't fall. And that takes us to the end of the second quarter. After trailing for most of the first half, the Mustangs will go into the locker room with a 4-point lead. 32-28 is your score at halftime here in the JV contest of our triple header between the Bears and the Mustangs. All right, thanks for joining us. We'll be back in a little less than 10 minutes with the second half here at Mustang Arena. The Bears have the opening possession of the second half. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Mark Barchi, the voice of the Mustangs, here with you for the second half of the JV contest. We'll also be back coming up at 7:30 for the varsity contest as well. Taken away by Lewis. Opportunity to score in transition, and he does. Pete Lewis with the opening points of the second half for the Mustangs. The basket is good, and then after the shot, loose ball foul is called against number 22, Fillion. His second, the team's first this half. Red 22, yes. Back-to-back threes for the Bears. Lagmas on the shot. And just like that, 6-point deficit is erased, and we're back to a new ball game. And then a steal at the other end will put the ball in Bears control once again. Foul is called against Mustangs number 11, Pete Lewis. That's a second personal foul, the team's first. Jeremiah Cern and Devin Douglas in for Wekiva. Rivera fouled on the attempt. He'll go to the line and shoot two for the Bears. Aquila Sumter is called on the Mustangs foul. It's his first, the team's second this half. Opportunity to break the tie here for the Bears. First one is short. Oh for 2 at the line. We remain in a tie score. Held ball, possession Mustangs. So that'll be a team rebound to Wekiva. Traveling, Bears ball. Mustang foul is called against Rocky Rudolph. That's his second personal foul, the team's third. At the line, shooting two for the Bears, number 13, Asani Rivera. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, Pete Lewis. Rivera is 2 for 2 at the line. That puts the Bears up 36-34 with just under 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 for 2. Out of bounds, Bears ball. Traveling, Mustangs ball. As Flores makes a signal indicating who he. Rocky Rudolph, and 1. Foul called against number 22, Anthony Fillion. That's his 3rd personal foul, the team's 2nd this half. Rudolph shooting 1. Three-point play doesn't fall. Rebound goes to Fillion. Rudolph gets in the way of that one, deflects it out of bounds. It will remain with the Bears. Checking into the game for Cypress Creek, number 10, Noah Mariar. Mariar gets in trouble, has to lose his dribble. Surin giving him some harassment, manages to get it to Grandino and escape. Lagmas will reset the play for the Bears. And an anemic shot, they're going to say that that was a foul. Mariar fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line and shoot 2 for the Bears. The Mustang foul is called against number 11, Pete Lewis. That's his 3rd personal foul, the team's 4th this half. Bears retake the lead on the free throw by Mariar. And the second bounces out. Rebound to Rocky Rudolph. Mustangs go to work. Rocky Rudolph under the basket for 2. And the Mustangs retake the lead with that shot. Inside to Mariar, lets it go, and it's in there. That's Mariar for 2 from Rivera. Still anybody's ball game, 39-38. The Bears lead with 3:45 left in the 3rd. Aquilas Sumter drives to the paint for a layup. Full timeout called by the Bears. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Bears in control of the ball here. Mustangs leading by 1.
Good job, Jeremiah. We're not blitzing. We're not blitzing. Solid. Straight solid. Go on the Pete.
Bears basket by Lagmus. Cypress Creek retakes the lead there. Lagmus now up to 16 points for the night out of the Bears' 41 total. Flores is the next highest scorer with 9 for them. And away from the ball, a foul is called against Bears number 10. Merrier, that's his second personal foul, the team's third. Sumter misses. I'm pretty sure Merrier got a piece of that, but put back for the Mustangs by Massey. Strike that by Rocky Rudolph. So the block shot on the previous possession overcome by Rocky Rudolph there. 1 point ball game in the Mustangs' favor. Just a little over 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Good motion by the Bears. Lagmus takes the three. It's off the mark, not there, but putback made by Grandino. Last few possessions have been trading points, 2 for 2. That's a kickball off of Grandino. It'll stay with the Mustangs. Ball is stripped away by Grandino, but Lewis gets right back in there, and we're going to get a foul. Push is called against Mustangs number 1, Rocky Rudolph, his third, the team's 5th. And so the Bears will get credit for the steal there on the ground. And now an opportunity to score 2 baskets in a row for the first time in several minutes. Stolen by Aquilas Sumter. Opportunity to score in transition, and he's fouled. Aquilas Sumter draws the foul on the attempt. He'll go to the line and shoot 2 for the Mustangs. Bears foul is called against number 0, Tavon Ingram, his first. Sumter is 2 for 2 at the line. That gives the lead back to the Mustangs. Under a minute to play in the third. A rough pass, nearly taken away by Surin. Gets in there, and we're going to get a call for traveling Mustangs ball. So the Bears will deny the Mustangs the outright steal, but still lose the ball to a turnover. Wekiva takes over in the backcourt. Torrey Massey on the pass from Aquilas Sumter. And now we're back to a 3-point ball game for the first time in several minutes. Still 1 possession though. Floater by Lagmus won't go. Offensive rebounds to the Bears. Lagmus again, this time for 3, can't get it to go. 1 second, Rudolph, got it! Rocky Rudolph at the buzzer, and the Mustangs extend their lead to 5. This is a close one, looking maybe at a photo finish here in the JV contest. 48-43 is your score with 8 minutes left in the ball game here in our second of 3. The Bears have the opening possession of the 4th period. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Mark Barchi here with you to take you through the last 8 minutes of this one, and then all 32 of the next one. This has been a good one so far. The freshman game was a little underwhelming in terms of score, but JV game has delivered. A 5-point ball game now. The Mustangs ending the 3rd period on a high note. 2 free throws followed by back-to-back field goals. Deflected away by the Mustangs, still in Bears control, an anemic floater from Merrier. But an offensive rebound for Grandino will give him another chance at life. 3 won't go for Merrier either, and we're going to loose ball foul. Foul's called against number 5, Lagmus. That's his 2nd personal foul, the team's 5th. We never shot any 1-and-1 free throws in the first half. We are trending toward perhaps doing so in the 2nd, though. Lagmus gets a hand on it. Timeout Mustangs, 30-second timeout called by Wekiva. We'll be right back. Strike that, make it a full timeout for Wekiva. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. Mustangs didn't quite like, or rather Coach Hardy didn't like what he was seeing develop on that possession. Good look from Surin. 3 won't fall though. Good offensive rebound by Sumter, and it is Aquila Sumter to Torrey Massey for the Mustang basket. Good second chance look there by Wekiva. They go up by 7 now on an 8-0 run against the Bears since late in the 3rd period.
Come on, Pete, come with it. Come with it, Pete. Close out.
The 3 is a little short coming from Merrier. Chasing down the rebound is Flores. He gets inside. Good look from Grandino. Not there, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Bears. Mustangs ball. Checking into the game for Cypress Creek, number 22, Anthony Fillion. Scoring leaders, Rocky Rudolph has 16 for Wekiva. Torrey Massey right behind him with 12. Zakaria Lagmus leads the Bears with 16 points. Flores has 9. Block shot by Philly, and that's at least his 3rd or 4th block tonight. Fillion draws the foul on the attempt. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The foul is called against Mustangs' Torrey Massey, his 3rd personal foul, the team's 6th. And so the Bears will enjoy bonus for the rest of the ball game, not including these 2 shooting foul shots. First is short.
You got shooter, Pablo.
Second strikes the mark. Cuts the Mustang lead to 6. Foul is called against Ingram, his 2nd, the team's 6th. Three won't fall for Surin. The rebound goes to Lagmus. Both teams now have 1-and-1 bonus in their favor. Traveling, Mustangs ball. Fillion called there for too many steps. At least for the moment, the clock is the Mustangs' friend. They're going to wait until they have a shot they like. More motion. That pass was a little rough. As you hear the Cypress Creek coach encouraging Ingram to be hungry there. Fillion will swat the ball into the waiting arms of Lagmus. Will go the other way, and it's Lagmus steals 2 for the Bears. That cuts the Mustang lead to 4. Rudolph's jumper won't go, but it's swatted out of bounds by the Bears. Team rebound to the Mustangs. 3:46 to go in the ball game. Good pass to Massey at the baseline. It's blocked again by Fillion. He's up to 5 blocks for the night. He also gets the rebound. Will go the other way. In transition, Ingram draws foul. Mustang foul called against number 15, Aquilus Sumter. That's his 2nd personal foul, the team's 7th. That'll send Ingram to the line, shooting 2 for the Bears. Back to a 1-possession ball game. Ingram with a chance to make it just 2, and he does. So now the Bears on a bit of their own run. They've cut the Mustang lead to 2, established at the end of the 3rd period. And we'll pause for a timeout. Full timeout called by Wekiva. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. 3 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the ball game. Wekiva holding on to a razor-thin lead, which they have held since late in the third period. Fourth quarter, Wekiva's been held to just 2 points. Bears have picked up 5 since the last break. Sumter through the paints, can't get the layup to go. Rebound to Rudolph. Putback's not there. Sumter tries to wrangle it in, and Rudolph keeps it inbounds. Rudolph again. Rocky Rudolph on the pass to Massey for 2. I'm not sure that's the way Coach Hardy had in mind for that play to go, but Mustangs will take it any way they can get it. Back up to 4, 52-48 the score as we get ready to round the 2-minute mark here on the fourth quarter. Foul is called against number 11, Pete Lewis. That's his 4th personal foul, the team's 8th, and that will put the Bears into bonus at the line, shooting 1-1. Is Lagmus. He misses the first, so he will not earn another, but 3-point basket by Ingram. Close the game to 1. Well, I suppose that's better than making a 1-1 free throw. So all in all, the Bears will happily take that trade. Offensive rebounding becoming critical for both teams. Lewis gets his own, gets it off to Massey. That one's off the mark too. They're going to say that Grandino touched it last. Team rebound for the Mustangs. Full timeout called by Wekiva. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. $1:24 remaining in the ball game. Wekiva holding on to the very slimmest of margins. Cypress Creek been trying to eat away at that one since the beginning of the quarter. That three-pointer by Ingram moments ago, close it to 1. Lewis in trouble, manages to get it off to Sumter. Both teams facing bonus, and we're going to get some free throws right here. Foul is called against number 0, Trevon Ingram. That's going to be his 3rd personal foul. The team's 7th, and that puts the Mustangs into bonus. Pete Lewis shooting 1-1. So an opportunity to get a little bit of an insurance policy here for the Mustangs, and they do. He gets the first, he'll earn a second as soon as the players remember the rules of basketball. Second won't fall. So now the Bears in control, trailing by 2, a buck remaining in the 4th quarter. They desperately need to score on this possession. Points have been hard to come by the whole period. The score right now is 5-8 Bears since the 3rd period. And here, Lagmus is going to get called for traveling. Mustangs ball. Zachariah Lagmus has been brilliant for the Bears all day long. He has 18 points to lead his team, but stumbles there. And an immediate foul. Push is called against Trevon Ingram. That is his 4th personal foul, the team's 8th. That puts the Mustangs back at the free throw line. Pete Lewis shooting 1-1. Lewis with an opportunity here to make it a 2-possession ball game if he can connect with both. He hits his first. Critical free throw here for the Mustangs. Good experience for these JV players to be put into some high-pressure situations. He converts both, and that makes this game look a lot better for Wekiva with 2 possessions. So the Bears will need to score, get the ball back, and score again. And they will take a timeout to strategize how to do just that. Full timeout called by the Bears. We'll be back with the exciting conclusion here at Mustang Arena. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. We got a nail-biter for you. Bears in control. They trail by 4. They need to score, get the ball back, and score again in 34.9 seconds. That is, of course, not allowing for the possibility of the extremely rare 4-point play. But generally, you don't want to count on that. 3 doesn't fall twice in a row for Flores, and it goes out of bounds. Mustangs will take over. And this is a tall mountain to climb now for the Bears. They will not foul right away, so they may be willing to let this one go. Now they foul, but they let 10 seconds run off the clock in the meantime, and that should just about do it. Lagmus is called on the foul. His 3rd, the team's 9th, shooting 1-1, Surin. And Surin hits his first. Coach Hardy calling for absolutely no fouls. He will gladly give up a basket here. And a block shot. Well, that'll be a nice way to end for the Mustangs. That takes us to the end of the ball game. 57-51 is the final score as the Mustangs fight off a valiant comeback from the Bears here in the JV contest on Tuesday night basketball action. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for coming out to support your Mustang and Bears athletes. Thanks also to those of you who tuned in on the NFHS Network or on YouTube Live to support your Mustangs and Bears. Don't go anywhere except the concession stand. We've got more basketball action coming your way. The varsity game is up next following the warm-up period. For those of you listening online, please remember that each game is its own separate event, so you will need to exit out of this event and get into the next one. We'll see you in about 15 minutes.